Hi guys. I meant to post on Twitter saying that I was live before I actually went live. It's too late now. If you guys have Twitter accounts, go let Twitter know. How are you guys? I wanted to go live yesterday, but couldn't because we were in a very specific situation on set that we didn't want to spoil. So now I feel like everybody's going live today to kind of like talk about last night's episode. So I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about what you guys thought and talk about, because I can actually talk now about episode 6. I feel like I've been like hyping up episode 6 now since like I could possibly hype up episode 6. And now that like you guys now that you guys know that Joe is coming back and all of that stuff, I can actually like talk about it. Okay. So he said the best episode, loved it. Thanks. I really like episode 5 too. How's the wife? She's good. I just saw her yesterday. We took so many photos together yesterday when episode 8B, so episode 7, 8, 9, no, 7, 8B, so 8, 9, I think this is technically episode 10. When episode 10 comes out, you guys are going to get some freaking amazing photos. What? Question mark, Joe's coming back, question mark. Hell yeah, girl. Joe's coming back. Did you watch the promo after the first episode? Yeah. So yeah, Joe's coming back. The episode's called Mom Be Dearest, so do with that what you will. But yeah, Joe is freaking back. Okay, I'm reading these. They really love the part where, especially the part where Penelope stood up for Josie. I know, right? Finally, somebody's sticking up for Josie. Okay, let me read these. Love from Australia. I'm going for an exam now. Please wish me luck. Good luck. Kill it. Don't get distracted by my live. Go to your exam. I'll post this live and you can watch it later. Oh, shoot. No, don't. I almost pinned it. I didn't know you could do that. You can, so if you hold down on somebody's comment, it stays there. I know Quincy does that all the time. I don't know how he does it, though. Now I know. How do I feel about Lizzie and Raph? Guys, like, you have to understand, like, I read the script for episode 4, obviously, and I was like, oh, sick. Like, it's a thing. Rosie, it's a thing. And then I read episode 5 and was like, excuse me? What? Like, that's what I mean by, like, episode 5 was the first episode where, like, I felt that, like, binge-worthy quality of, like, I need to watch the next episode now to see what happens, because I was, like, personally invested. So, yeah. Peyton Ellie Smith, how do I feel? Personally wronged. Why did you sleep with Lizzie instead of, no, I guess you kissed Josie. Just, have you heard anything? No. Somebody says, OMG Peyton. Let's see. How did I react when I read the script for 5? I felt personally wronged. Okay. Is that going to cause trouble for Lizzie and Josie? Here's the thing, guys. Like, Josie's way too forgiving. Like, and that's the other thing. Like, Josie and Raph kiss to, like, get out of a specific situation. So, like, Josie has no claim over Raph. So, like, she can't actually get mad at Lizzie. And she never told Lizzie that she had a thing for him. So, like, she can't get mad. And she knows that. Anyways. Let's see. Brazil. I love Brazil. People keep freaking asking me Posey, Rosie, or Hosey, and I just, no freaking comments. Like, how do I think Josie should react? I think that she reacts appropriately. You'll have to watch episode 6 to find out. Let's see. Josie deserves better. Oy vey. Peyton says, sounds good. Hey, Peyton, when are you going live? You said that you were going to go live. You guys should force Peyton to go live. How can I watch Legacies in Australia? I would think that you can watch Legacies on the CW app. Correct me if I'm wrong. I also think that our episodes are on YouTube, and YouTube is international, so maybe you could buy it off of YouTube, but it's not free there, so that's a little gross. I love you too, Kitty period 1864. What's the costuming for next week? Guys. They released, they showed it in the promo, but since it's our Sweet 16, Jenny and I have these really amazing dresses. Jenny wears this, beaded, amazing blue dress, and I'm actually wearing, there was a really long process that, I need to stop holding the screen because it's glitching you guys out. We went through a really long process with Josie's Sweet 16 dress. What happened was I posted a picture on my story of a specific dress from Morgan Le Fay, and it's this really beautiful dress. And Julie was like, that dress should be your Sweet 16 dress. And I was like, bet, let's do it. That being said, it was a $5,000 dress. And when you're on a show, they need doubles of the dress. You can't just have one dress. You need one for your stunt double, and for your picture double, and for you, and for later. And I think they had 3 or 4 versions of this dress, and so they couldn't do the dress that Julie was obsessed with. So what they ended up doing was they actually bought a wedding dress, a white wedding dress, floor length, and then they cut it short to be, what would you even call it? They have these layers to it, and then they also got a tutu from Kmart, a pink tutu from Kmart, no joke, and then they layered the pink tulle inside the wedding dress, and then layered it on the bodice of it. Complete and total process that took ages, but turned out really, really pretty. But could not breathe in it for the life of me. But it looked great. Come to Brazil? I'd love to come to Brazil. Are you sending me a plane ticket? What would I be? A witch, werewolf, or vampire? I would want to be a witch. Just because being a werewolf, you're tied to the whole full moon situation. Being a vampire, you have to kill people. You don't have to kill people, but you usually end up killing people. Being a witch, you could just chill out. I'd like to be human. I love you too, Teresa_DiMaggio. I think it's how you pronounce it. She said, I love the episode, Kaylee. It was so good. Yay. I like the episode too. How am I? I'm good. I just got home from set. It was a pretty light day for me. I only had 2 scenes, and it was fun. We were on location, which is always nice because we're usually on the stages, which I personally love being on the stages because I have my beanbag chair there. But it's nice to have a change of pace. Somebody said, I noticed that Daniela's saying that being said a lot now. It's contagious. Oh, God. It's just wearing off on everyone. Te amo. Hello once again from Asia. What part of Asia? Let's see. Do you guys have any questions about episode 6 next week? I'm really excited for you guys to see episode 6. Have I watched the new Red Velvet music video? Yes, I freaking have. I was actually listening to it all the way home. And then I showed it to Jenny, and Jenny and I were singing it on set. It is so freaking good. RBB by Red Velvet. So good. That whole album, man. I've always been in love with Joy from Red Velvet, but this freaking music video, I'm moving to Korea for Joy. Let's see. Is there a monster episode 6? Yeah. But you're gonna have to watch it. Episode 6. Somebody said, I'm nervous that Joe's going to be evil and like a ghost. We'll have to find out. It's really nice having monsters that talk now because they're much more interesting now that you can kind of have a dialogue and understand their intentions. Somebody says, do you think we'll see Kai Parker since he's stuck in a prison world? Guys, I hope so. Somebody was like, Kaylee mentions Kai Parker in all of her lives. Yes, and I will continue to mention Kai Parker in all my lives. Because I freaking want Kai Parker on the show. Somebody says in all caps, you're into K-pop. Into is a very light phrase. I live for it. Okay. Calm down, Kaylee. Do Lizzie and Josie want to know more about their birth mother and their ancestors? Josie definitely does. I think Lizzie identifies a lot with Caroline, so she's always felt very okay with her world because she's always found herself within her family, whereas Josie she's very similar to Joe, and Joe's obviously not there, and so she's always kind of felt like she would like to get to know Joe, I think. So yeah, that's why episode 6 is really a cool Josie episode, just because she finally does get to talk to Joe and kind of have that moment of like, holy shit, that's what I come from, and that's who I am, if that makes any sense. Somebody says, I love Kai Parker. I don't mind you bringing it up. Ha, cool. I'll continue. Let's see. Favorite TV show? Legacies, only on the CW. No, I'm kidding. I do love our show, and I do watch our show. But one that I always recommend is Orphan Black. It's a really good one. Favorite Red Velvet song, though? I really do like the one that just came out. Like, RBB. It's a bop. So yeah, I think that the newest one is my favorite. Orphan Black is the bomb? Yeah, it is. So he says, the thing is in Brazil, we don't have the CW. What? But we have so many people from Brazil that, like, support us. How do you guys watch the show? Wait, what? If you're from Brazil, how do you watch the show? So many of you guys are from Brazil. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Favorite episode so far is episode 6. It's coming out next week. We don't have CW in Australia as well. Guys, how are you watching it? So he says illegally. Oh, good for you guys. I shouldn't promote that though, because like that means that our ratings aren't as high as they should be because like we don't count them, but our ratings are fine, so it's okay, I guess. Oh shit. People put out links and you can download the episodes. That's shady, guys. You guys can get like viruses on your laptops. Live your best life though. Somebody said next week, Joe. And did I mention Joe? Girl, I'm so excited. Somebody says, what show are you in? Legacies. Okay. I didn't want to be on screen anyways. It's fine. I just wanted to break my phone. Yeah, no, I'm so excited for you guys to see this. By the way, Darren, who is Quincy Faust's friend, who just also released some really cool music called Violent. It's like VIOL apostrophe EN. No, E and then apostrophe NT. Amazing album, by the way. Left this puzzle for Quincy when it was his 21st birthday. And we have still yet to figure out this stupid puzzle, and it kills us. There was a point in time where it was Quincy, Danielle, and I sitting on this couch, and we all spent like a solid hour trying to figure out making this into a cube. And then we should not admit this. We looked at each other and said, we're not going to admit this, but we only weren't going to admit it if it worked. We also pulled up a YouTube video on how to make this into a cube. And it was like a 12-year-old boy being like, oh yeah, it's super easy. You just like go like that and it's a cube. This will be the death of me. And it sits right here in the middle of our living room. And I see it every day. And it is just so disappointing. So yeah, that was a rant. Let's see. Does Josie find out about Lizzie and Raph? You'll have to watch episode 6 to find out. Oh gosh. My eyebrows are slaying. Thank you. It's so funny though because like they just put eyeshadow in them. Oh, somebody says konbanwa. Konbanwa. Daijoubu desu ka? Genki desu ka? Is there going to be Posey next week? Please say yes, I need more. Girl, get yourself ready. Buckle up. The people that stand Posey are going to be... Stop there. Stop there, Kaylee. Don't get fired. Cool. I can't wait for next week. Can we get a spoiler? I mean, I basically just did it right there, so... MG and Lizzie dance. My freaking ship. Understand, I was, like, about MG and Lizzie the entire season, but freaking episode 6 was when I came up to Julie and was like, please make this endgame. Like, I want MG and Lizzie to be endgame. And she was like, that's nice that you have an opinion on things. Hello. Hola. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Patricia _ Happy birthday, Patricia. Let's see. Let's go through these. I'll answer like 2 more questions and then I should probably go to bed. I'm actually really tired. It was a long week. Lizzie G. Somebody said Spain, question mark? I don't know. Spain? In Germany, it's 4 a.m. Go to bed. Are you just waking up? It is 9:56. It's 10. I have to, like, take off my eyelashes. Ugh. I usually don't wear eyelashes. This is a special time for Josie, this episode. Ooh, somebody says, remember the genetics exam that I told you about? I got an 84. Good job. Good job. It's 1 p.m. in Australia. So somebody said Lizzie prefers Caroline and Josie prefers Joe. No, there's no preference there. Josie loves Caroline as much as Lizzie loves Caroline. It's just a matter of, like, personalities being similar. Lizzie, sees herself in Caroline as much as Josie sees herself in Joe. See what I mean? Jelly bean? Hello, Brazil. Somebody said you should watch Ariana Grande's new music video to change your life. I didn't know that it dropped. I'm actually really excited about it. I didn't know that it dropped. I'll probably watch it when I end my life. Somebody said sing. I feel awkward singing on a live because I'm just, like, sitting here alone. Like, to you guys, it's like, oh, yeah, like, normal. But I just feel, like, awkward singing towards 696 people right now. Hi, Charity. Somebody says, please say hi, Charity, before you leave. Hi, Charity. Favorite Vampire Diaries relationship? I answered this before. But Stelena was my main ship, and Caroline. My favorite set to shoot on? My favorite set to shoot on? My favorite set to shoot on, probably the main, what do they call it? The Great Hall. I get it confused because you have a Great Hall and a Grand Hall. One's the big staircase room. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? We have that. It's where we did the honor council stuff, like where we got the vote and all that. I mean, it's a beautiful set. But my favorite is the one with the fireplace and all the couches, like the OG Vampire Diaries set, and you have the staircase. I love that. Oh no, now all the Delana people are mad at me. I'm sorry. I like Delana too. It's just like Delana was my ship. There's nothing wrong with both, guys. Let's see. Somebody said if Caroline was real, Twins and Hope would be stepsisters. That's true. That'd be really weird. It's interesting. Hello. Okay, Kaylee, focus. I'll answer one more question. Whether it be about, like, episode 5 or episode 6. You know what was really funny before I get into the last question? Why am I so dark? Why didn't that happen? Whoa. One of the funniest things happened during episode 5. In the very beginning of that episode, when we're all sitting in the freaking, what is the name of it? The Grand Hall? The Great Hall? With the staircase. You know what I'm talking about. And Jenny and I were sitting next to each other, and we had to do that, like, high five. Literally the most painful thing ever. We could not get that freaking high five. And nobody could get their shit together. Everybody was laughing at us, because it was either, like, really hard, or it was just, like, a little... Like, we could not do it. So, like, you watch us do the high five and the take, and I'm just, like, so freaking on another planet. It's because we kept laughing at ourselves. Fun facts. Okay, focus. I'll answer another question. Okay. Oh, whoa, they, like, slowed down. Okay, whoa. Somebody said, do you agree about the things... Oh, wait, I lost it. No! Do you agree with the... Stop moving so fast. Do you agree with the things that Penelope told Lizzie about Josie in the gym? As Kaylee, not Josie. I have to think about that. What did she even say? That was so long ago that we shot that. Because I wasn't able to watch the episode yesterday because we were working. Oh, about being like a black hole and all of that. That's the thing is, like, I feel like that whole scene makes it seem like the way Lizzie treats Josie is intentional, and it's just not intentional. And I think that if Josie were to speak up in the situations that she was being stepped on, then Lizzie wouldn't be stepping on her as much, but there comes a point where Josie is so forgiving and is so okay with not being heard that it kind of fuels the fire. So you can't be that upset with Lizzie kind of ignoring Josie's needs when Josie doesn't voice her needs. Like, it's not like you can be that upset that Lizzie slept with Roth, because it's not like Josie came up to Lizzie after episode 4 and said, oh my gosh, I have a thing for Roth and I kissed him and it was great, like blah, 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 blah. Like, she just doesn't talk about that with Lizzie, and she doesn't voice her opinion because she doesn't want to upset Lizzie, which therefore makes her upset. So I feel like there's something to be said there where it's like people are like really hard on Lizzie, especially Penelope, when it's like this totally Josie's fault. Like, if Josie just spoke up about what she wanted and was more okay with being more secure in herself and voicing what she wanted, then like a lot of her problems would be solved, because her biggest problem is just not thinking that her voice matters enough to be heard. Oh, I just answered the last question. Oh, but now you guys are talking about fascinating things. How do I go away? These are interesting. Sorry. Are you like Josie in real life, or are you completely different from her? I think I'm similar to her in some ways and not in a lot of ways. I don't know. I think that I was really similar to Josie when I was Josie's age. Like, just, like, constantly kind of, like, making sure that other people were okay and not thinking that your voice mattered enough. But I think as I got older and more independent and more okay with who I was, then I understood that my voice did matter, and just kind of, like, asserting yourself in certain situations is important. So I think I'm more assertive than Josie is now. That being said, like, Jenny still stands up for me for a lot of things. There is, like, a lot of things that Jenny was like, Kaylee, and she'll, like, go and, like, talk to people being like, that's not okay. And, like, for me, like, Jenny stands up for me still. But Jenny's amazing. But Jenny's, like, nothing like her character. Jenny's, like, super, like, sweet and loving and caring. But yeah, I think, like, we both have our moments of being more Josie, and we both have moments of being Lizzie, and so we'll both go, like, oh, you're, like, so like that. Like, other times when we say something stupid, we'll be like, Lizzie. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna go to bed now. You guys should too, because it sounds like it's late for all of you guys. But good luck on your tests. Study hard. Have fun on the weekend. And yeah, I'll do a live again. Am I working Thursday? I might be traveling Thursday. Shoot. Oh no. I'm going to try my hardest to go live on Thursday, because I'm, like, so sad that I didn't get to go live yesterday. But I'm going to try to go live Thursday. I'm going to try to live tweet Thursday. I'll probably go live before then, just because, you know, you guys know. But I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.